Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Today in this video, as always, I am going to be joined by Lee Bear. Good morning, Lee Bear. There are very few things in this world that fill me with joy more than seeing your little head poking out of the painting. It means I know we're starting a new video and a new day, and yeah, we're gonna go and have lots of fun. And you've got an egg, even better. Lee, I know eggs are great, and I know you need eggs to make my favorite thing, but eggs aren't my favorite thing. Do you know what my favorite thing is in all the world? Out of all of the things in the world, no, not pumpkin pie. Come on, Lee, but you know it's not pumpkin. Don't pretend that you think that my favorite thing in all the world is pumpkin pie. No, it's not two pumpkin pies either. No amount of pumpkin pies can be compared to my favorite thing in all the world. Do I need to point it out to you, Lee Bear? Do I need to point it out? You know it's a cake. Every single morning I have a cake for breakfast, and it sets me up for the rest of the day. Nom, 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 nom. I don't even care if you're standing on my breakfast, it still is absolutely delicious. Anyway, let's go and now head over to the love garden and announce who the lucky new person that I've added to it is. And the person who I added to it today has been added because they sent me an amazing picture of them dressed as me. And the person I'm adding is Thiago, and he dressed as me during a carnival on an island called Gozo in Malta. And I'm not entirely sure what the carnival is about or why he was dressed as me, but the costume was amazing, and he seems to have won some sort of trophy, so well done for that, and welcome to my love garden. Right then, let's go now and head over to my waste place, and we can actually completely finish it off. We got most things done in the last episode, and I've been doing a little bit of tinkering since then as well, and so there's only one or two little things that we need to do to it until it's going to be completely finished. And you also may notice that in here I've added a few more torches around the place after the incident that happened in the last episode. So hopefully my dogs are going to be a little bit safer now. And the dog I'm going to take with me today will be Luna. I'll take Luna. She seems to be cowering down here in the corner after the creeper. So luckily, when she's with me, I will be able to hopefully keep her safe. So she can join us throughout the rest of the video. And what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to show you all of the additions I made to the waste place and recycle Michael, and then we can go and actually start doing some recycling as well as some incinerating as well, because yeah, when you can't recycle something, yeah, you just got to destroy it, and an incinerator is probably the best way to do it in Minecraft. And we pretty much got the entire place done in the last episode. There's just one or two things that I added to it to make it so it actually works properly as I intended. So inside here we can see that we have a recycled Michael. And no, Lee Bear, that's dangerous. You don't want to be recycled, Lee Bear, do you? You don't want to go through there and come out as a polar bear or something, do you? Okay, no, careful, recycle Michael's going to eat you. Be careful up there, Lee Bear. I think I need a safety rail or just loads of warning stickers all over the glass elevator saying that no bears are allowed. Anyway, and let me go and show you what we've added. So I've added a little redstone lamp and a sign down here for the transportation method. And this is the biggest addition. This is my control board. So let's show you how this works. Have you got something that you want to recycle or incinerate, Lee Bear? Is there anything on you that you think I could use to test the machine out? Good idea. Let's incinerate some pumpkin pie, and then let's recycle some cake by putting it into my mouth, shall we? Right. So let's go and throw the pumpkin pie in, and then if I press this, it's going to go and get transported up there, and then all we need to do here is decide if we want to recycle it or incinerate it. Seeing as I'm not the world's biggest fan of pumpkin pie, if I switch this down to incinerate, that means that the pumpkin pie will be making its way into Recycle Michael's mouth, and it will then hopefully end up down here in his left hand. And then if I switch the mechanism on, it will hopefully start firing things out of both of the hands. Of course, there's nothing in there yet apart from the pumpkin pie, which is going to be making its way down. And there we go. Once it's made its way down to the hand, it will be fired out. And this is where the incinerator is going to be. And so the pumpkin pie would be destroyed. So now I think we need to go and do the opposite. So if you go and grab yourself a cake, Lee Bear, And if you go and throw that into the glass elevator, just like that, then if you switch the lever, then hopefully the cake is going to be sent up to the top. So just the lever down here, I do it, and that should send the cake up to the top. And you can now see the cake is probably getting a little bit soggy, but yeah, it is making its way into Recycle Michael. Let me just double check it is definitely on Recycle and not Incinerate. It doesn't matter too much now, seeing as the furnace isn't down here yet. But yeah, we definitely do not want to be burning any cake. So now you can just see the cake went into Recycle Michael. I'm sure he's very happy about that. It will now be making its way down into this dropper. And so once again, if I go here and switch it on, there we go. Did you see it? Did you see it? The cake now got put into this chest and I can save it for later. Actually, let's forget saving it for later. Let's go and eat up some of this cake now. Nom, 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 nom. Jolly good, jolly good. It is a little bit soggy still, but still not too bad. So let me now show you how all of this works, just in case you did want to go and try and build something like this yourself, or if you're just a little bit curious. So behind this block is the lever which chooses whether you want to incinerate or recycle. And there's just one trail of redstone which leads under the ground here, and then this trail of redstone torches just leads up to the piston that I built in the last episode, and that is basically just deciding which way the water goes, so it decides which way the item goes. So that is all very, very simple, and the other side's a little bit more complicated, but still not too bad. So yeah, this is the on-off switch, and as you can see down here, there is just a minecart that's just spinning in a circle, and then over here there is a detector rail, and so every time it goes over the detector rail, it would be switching on and off this redstone. But because the machine is set to being switched off, there is a piston pushed out here. So Lee Bear, can you switch the switch so you've turned it on? You see the switch on the right hand side? So if Lee Bear goes and switches that, this piston will get pulled back, and now this redstone's flashing on and off, and this is what is activating the droppers, and that is exactly how this works. So let me go out of here, and I'm going to go and show you inside of Recycle Michael, if he doesn't mind, and you can see what's in there. So let's go and switch this off for now. And let me just go and grab some blocks so I can go and pile my way up on top of him, and I can show you what it looks like from the inside. It looks pretty cool, actually. I think it does kind of look like the inside of a robot. And all careful up here, Luna. You can sit down. Going inside a robot is no place for a dog. So let's just go and hop inside here. And so yeah, you can see the trail of water goes into the mouth. Because the piston's pulled back, all of the items would go and get dropped down and get put into the recycle one. You can see the item. Whoa, that bread went kind of crazy. But yeah, eventually made its way down to that dropper down there, that hopper, sorry. And then if that piston was extended, the items would go over that hole and then go and drop down into that hopper. And so that's how it works. And you can see the redstone along the bottom there. That is just leading from that minecart room. And so when that's flashing, the droppers are just switching on and off. Does that make sense? Did I explain that well? I probably didn't explain it well. I'm sure some of you understood, and I'm sure a lot of you probably don't really care how it works. All you care about is the fact that it does work. That is really what matters. So now what we can do is that we can go and do the final thing that I need to build here, and that is to build the incinerator. So let me go and try and get down from here. And what's Lee Bear seems to be building some sort of mini roller coaster outside for some reason. As long as he's keeping himself entertained. So Luna, please be careful. Hopefully if I go and make my way down here, she's going to teleport down and hopefully get down safely, and then she can go and have a little bit of a ride on Lee Bear's roller coaster out here. Is this a oh, what does this say? Oh, Luna Fun Ride. Oh, it is for you. Lee Bear's just giving it a little bit of a safety test. But there we go. Look, Luna, you got your very own roller coaster out here. Luna, do you want to come out and join us, or do you? I think she's made friends with Recycle Michael. Actually, I think they're actually getting on really well. But I do want to get her out of there for when I'm building the incinerator, because puppy dogs and lava do not mix, as I have learned the hard way. But there we go. There Luna goes, having the time of her life, spinning round and round and round and round and round and round. Anyway, it is starting to get dark, so it's probably a good idea for us all to go to sleep. So yeah, then in the morning I can go and build the incinerator, and then we can go and test out the machine properly and do some proper recycling. And oh, I accidentally ate pumpkin pie. You know, You know what? It's not too bad. It's not too bad, this pumpkin pie. I mean, it's no cake, that's for sure, but it's still not that bad. Anyway, what do I need for the incinerator? So I'm going to need lava. I am going to need some water as well. And then I'm going to need some stone bricks. And I'll take some smooth stone as well. So then that way I can make more stone bricks. And yeah, we're going to be building it down here. And it's going to be really simple. It's just going to be a little stone brick hut type thing. And then that way it's going to be full of lava. And then a trail of water is going to push all of the items into the incinerator, and then that way all of the items are going to be destroyed and not take up any space in my world anymore. And the reason I'm doing it out of stone and not wool is because, yeah, lava and wool do not mix. It's not a good idea to mix those things together, so that's why I'm using stone brick. So I want the opening to be about here. That's where the lava is going to be. So if I go in a circle around here, I'm just going to put a torch down for now, just so I can see what I'm doing properly. I don't want to be placing anything in the wrong place. So yeah, the lava is going to be down here somewhere. So let me just go and uh-oh. Looks like we have found some redstone. Okay, what I might do is I might go and move this entire thing one over to the side, and then that way I'm not going to be getting in the way of any redstones. If I go and build it here, and this time have the lava down in the middle there, and I'm going to be able to still see the redstone, but I can still kind of, I don't know, just get it out of the way a little bit. And I don't know why I used shears to shear the dirt then, but it did the job. It did the job. Right, so let's go and put a block down there. And let's go and turn all of these blocks around here into stone bricks. If I go and do the one underneath me as well, and then jump back up, then that way we hopefully won't be disturbing any of the redstone. That should all be okay. And then we need to go and put lava down in the bottom of this incinerator here. Let me just go and do stone bricks on these walls as well, just because otherwise it's going to be bothering me because it looks a little bit different down there. Even though no one's going to see that, if I knew it was different blocks, it would still be annoying me. So this is where you need to step back, everyone. I'm going to go and place down the lava, and hopefully we're going to have no fire, no catastrophe. Are we all okay? We seem to be good. We seem to be good. So now what we need to do is a trail of water leading to it. But we've got to make sure that the water doesn't mix with the lava, because that will, of course, make obsidian. And we're not trying to make obsidian here. We want the lava to stay lava. So if I go and place down a sign there, that means the water will get to here, but won't actually be able to get into the lava. So let me go and now build up the top of the incinerator. All I'm going to do is I'm going to do some steps around like this, just so it looks a little bit sloped around like this, and then there as well. And oh, nope, that is an upside down one. I'm going to do it like this, and then if I can place one in the middle between these two like that, and then one block in the middle just like that. But this doesn't look much like an incinerator right now, because you can't see the lava, you kind of don't know it's there. So what I am going to do is add another piece of lava at the front, and then this way you're going to be able to see the lava through these iron bars. So even though this lava is not really going to be doing anything, you're just going to know that it's there. So if I go and dig this down a bit here, I can place the lava there. I got to do this quickly though. Right, I need to break away these bars, I need to place the lava, and then replace the bars before the lava spills everywhere. I got to do this fast. Please don't go wrong. Please don't go wrong. Right, I need to get the bars at hand. Need to place the lava, switch the bars, place the bars, and done. Look at that. Very smooth, very smooth. So this should hopefully all be safe now. So I'm going to dig a little trench down here, and then this is where the water is going to be, because all of the items are going to be fired from that dropper. Then they're going to land in this water down here. Then they're going to get carried across and then pushed into where the lava is. So let me go and, oh no, what's going on? I can hear a dog getting hurt. I can hear a dog getting hurt. How's Luna? How's Luna doing? Quick, feed her pork chops. Are you okay? Oh, she's on fire. She's on fire. Why is Luna on fire? Quick, give her pork chops. Give her pork chops. Oh no, are you okay, Luna? It's okay. Eat the pork chops. Eat them as you go around. Oh, okay, she's happy now. She's happy now. Whoa, okay, I don't know what happened there, but I don't like it. Let's get rid of the roller coaster. Let's get rid of the roller coaster. How did she get set on fire? Let's try and oh no, I'm sorry, Luna. I'm sorry, Luna. Okay, Luna can stay in the minecart for now because I'm too scared to break her out of it. This can be like her pram. This is Luna's pram that we can push her around in. She looks really funny. I think she's enjoyed it. I think she's having more fun being pushed around than she was on the roller coaster. Look at her tail wagging like crazy. Oh dear. Anyway, let's go and finish off this incinerator then, shall we? I'm going to leave Lee Bear dog sitting again. Right, so yeah, the water just needs to go here. And then this way, all of the items are going to go and land in the water, and then they should get pushed forward. And if we hear a hiss, they'll be getting destroyed. Can we hear a hiss? There we go. Do you hear that little hiss? That means that the item was burnt inside of the lava. And by the looks of things, we haven't set fire to the entire factory either. So that's always a good sign. So we should now be ready to properly use the machine. This place is 100% finished. I'm just going to get rid of these torches because I don't really like having too many torches in here. I like having everything with the redstone lamps. I've got a few torches there, but they're just to light up Michael. So yeah, let's go and recycle some things. So the main things that I have been recycling have been all of the buildings around here that have been deserted. And there we go. Luna's getting pushed around in her pram, and she's got a cake as well. Let's push her a little bit closer to the cake in case she gets hungry. And actually, it's good to have her safely away somewhere because we are about to go and blow some things up. So yeah, the things that we have been destroying are a lot of these old houses around here that were basically just left empty and no one ever used them. So yeah, we're getting rid of them, recycling them to make space to build some brand new things. So let's go and destroy some of these last few houses then, shall we? And even though it is a little bit sad, it's also exciting because it means that we're going to be able to build some exciting new things in the future. So let's go get rid of these two here then first, Lee Bear. So let's go and put some TNT along the top around here. If I go and just place it around the top of this one here, like this. Hopefully it's not going to get fired too far away. And then if I actually just do TNT close by like this, hopefully this explosion is just going to go and blow up this entire, these two houses together. And then we won't need to use anymore. Let me just go and place a little bit inside. Hopefully this is going to get blown up as well if I just put that inside there. And if I go and put one inside of this one down here as well. And then we should be able to set off a big explosion. So I need just to find the first one to explode. Actually, I could just set fire to these, and eventually the fire should spread to the TNT and blow them all up. I'm getting ready to watch the fireworks. Is it going to go? Is it going to go? The fire is right on that TNT, but it's not set off. Oh, Lee Bear set his off. You can see him blowing up one in the water. Whoa, that was a big explosion. And oh no, this one's blown up as well. Look at that though. It almost perfectly destroyed the entire houses. That was amazing. So then we can now go and flatten over all of this land, and then we can go and build some new things here. There's a few houses down here as well. Let's go and blow up this house here. Let's go and climb up to the top, say goodbye to the house, and it's very close to a lot of the other things I have built. So I'm going to be very careful with this one to not put down too much TNT. Hopefully just enough to be able to cause enough destruction. And there it goes. There goes the house. So we can just go through and just destroy the rest by hand. But now we've really only left it. So there's probably only 2 more houses left. Well, there's a little bit of the one still in the water over there. But apart from that, we only have Lee Bear's old house, which I destroyed a little bit of, and this house over here, which I'm sure a lot of you know used to belong to Hit the Target, the evil villain. So I am going to have great pleasure destroying that house. And looks like Lee Bear's set fire to that one there. I guess that's a good one to set on fire because it's surrounded by water everywhere. Nothing can really go wrong there. It's not like the fire's going to spread anywhere else. So let's leave this one burning, Lee Bear, and let's now go and do these final 2 houses. And whoa! There goes another explosion. There goes another explosion. Right, if you do your house over here, Lee Bear, your old house, seen as it never really was your house because you never actually slept in it, but it was your design, I guess. And I am going to go and for once and for all, go and destroy Hit the Target's old house. I am definitely going to enjoy this. So let me just go and spread TNT everywhere I can. Let's go and put it up here. I'm going to go and do some TNT here, and I'm going to do it all around the top around here. And I don't think I'm going to be recycling any of these blocks. I think I'm just going to go and get rid of all of these blocks. I do not want any parts of Hit the Target's old house anywhere near any of the things that I'm going to be building. So there we go. I've put TNT all over the place. Looks like Lee Bear's done the same for him. I then walked into some fire for a bit. But let's now go and set off the TNT. And let's go and step back as much as we can and say goodbye. Goodbye, Hit the Target's old house. And oh no, I think that TNT spread a little bit. I think I might have done a bit of destruction. And it looks like Lee Bear has set fire to his house as well. Oh no, he set fire to the little model moose on the front as well. Right, let's step back. This might be a a big explosion. Oh no, it only set off one of them. Let's go and put a little bit more fire around the side here. Then hopefully that is going to go and start spreading and set fire to the TNT on the top. And yes, it did. And whoa, that went crazy. That was a huge destruction. And let's go and see what the damage was over here, shall we? Oh no! Oh no, the back of the bookshelf. Actually, this isn't too bad, to be honest. All I need to do is go and add a little bit more of the dirt around the back here. That could have been a lot worse than it was. I just proved the point that you should never play with TNT, whether that's in real life or in Minecraft. So there we go. That actually wasn't much damage at all. So I've managed to fix that. And so now what we can do is we can go and take all of the items that we gathered, and we can go and either recycle them or we can incinerate them. So if I go and switch this lever here, and I got myself some dirt here, so I'm going to go and try and incinerate the dirt. I don't really want these stone bricks either. I don't want this cobblestone. I don't really need that too much. I'll throw that in there as well. So we can throw a whole load of items in at the same time. I don't need this button or these seeds either. And then if I go and switch this lever, they're all going to be sent up into the water. You can see them all going across there. And then I just need to make sure I got this lever switched to what I want it to be. So I want these to be incinerated. So I'm going to go and switch this lever down. And then that way, they're all going to go inside of Recycle Michael's mouth. And hopefully, assuming that it's all working correctly, it's going to go and make its way into his hand here. And then when I switch him on, they're all going to go and get incinerated. But while we're waiting for that, I'm going to go and try and recycle some other items. So I'm going to recycle these buckets, these iron bars. I'm going to recycle these stairs. I'm also going to recycle these power rails. So if I now go and switch this lever, you can see all of the items getting sent up and going inside of Recycle Michael. And so now all of the other items should have gone through by now. And so if I go and switch this lever up, just like that, all of these items should hopefully be making their way down into his right hand rather than his left hand. So then that way, if I go like this and switch it on, we should have all of the items here be fired out and going inside of the incinerator. And look at that! Look how perfectly that's working. They're all going and getting incinerated. And on the other side over here, you can see all of these items are going and getting recycled. The place works absolutely perfectly. Whoop, 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 whoop. But sadly, we have just about run out of time in this episode here. In my next episode in my lovely world, I'm going to be going over to my funland and building a brand new minigame. So make sure you come back and check that out. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!